Hello from LANDiO. We have a new 2.22 acre lakeview home site with utilities and road frontage near Sardis Lake. This property has a view of Sardis Lake to the south. It's also covered with dense mature trees. There are electricity lines, water, and telecommunication lines already in place along the northern boundary of the property. Here we're looking at the 230 feet of road frontage along the northern boundary. Right here is the road that runs along the western boundary of the property. The property is only 5.7 miles from Sardis Lake. Sardis Lake consists of over 14,000 acres of surface area, has 117 miles of shoreline. The calm waters are desirable for boating, water sports, and fishing. Sardis Lake also designates 8,000 acres of land for public hunting. Sardis Lake is known for its abundant angling opportunities for crappie, catfish, walleye, largemouth bass, and spotted bass. Here's a photograph of Sardis Lake at sunset. Here we're looking at State Highway 43 that runs along Sardis Lake. This is the 2.22 acre lot highlighted in green. You have electricity, water, telephone, and internet lines running along the northern boundary. You also have 230 feet of road frontage along that boundary. You have 415 feet of road frontage along the western boundary and 245 feet of road frontage along the southern boundary. This is a plat map showing the parcel highlighted in green. Here is a zoomed in view of that plat map. You can see the acreage listed here, 2.22 acres, and that it's lot number 73. This is a contour map showing the elevation changes on the property. It ranges from about 920 feet around the northern portion of the property as well as the southern portion of the property. And it gently slopes up to around 940 feet towards the middle of the property. The peak elevation of 940 feet is centralized on this property, which provides amazing views of Sardis Lake and Wolf Mountain. To give you an idea of where this property is located, you have the 2.22 acre lot right here. About a 6-minute drive to the southeast, you have Yanish, Oklahoma, with a population of around 150. Then to the south, you have Clayton, Oklahoma, with a population around 800. Between these two towns, you will find fuel, supplies, groceries, and other necessities that you may need. To the northeast, you have Wilburton, Oklahoma, with a population around 2,600. This is about a 32-minute drive from the property. And then to the northwest, you have McAllister, Oklahoma, with a population of 18,000. The drive to McAllister is almost all on state highways. That drive to McAllister is going to take you around 53 minutes. Again, the population of McAllister is 18,000, so you're going to find pretty much anything you need in that city. There is a Walmart Supercenter there, a Lowe's Home Improvement, as well as a hospital. You are around 2 hours and 30 minutes from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma has a population of over 400,000. You are just under 3 hours from Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has a population of over 640,000. You're about 3 hours and 20 minutes from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Dallas has a population of over 1 million. For someone living in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you could leave your home in the morning and be at your Lakeview property near Sardis Lake just before lunchtime. The property is in close proximity to over 1 million acres of public land, including state parks, state wildlife areas, and the Ouachita National Forest. The Ouachita National Forest is 1.8 million acres and extends through Oklahoma and Arkansas. There are many recreational activities that you can find here, like horseback riding, hiking, fishing, and camping. You can also hunt in the Ouachita National Forest. There's hunting opportunities for coyote, river otter, and turkey, as well as black bear, bobcat, and white-tailed deer. Property is only 5.7 miles from Highway 2. Here are some of the intersections leading up to the property. This is the intersection of Highway 2 and Southwest 240th Road. Here is a drone image of the next intersection that you will encounter en route to the property. This is the intersection of Southwest 240th Road and Southwest 1035th Avenue. This is only 1.8 miles from the property. This is a ground level street view of that same intersection. This image shows the gravel road en route to the property. This is the next intersection that you will encounter. You can see that the road to property forks to the right. This is a view of the 230 feet of road frontage along the northern boundary. You can see here there are electricity lines and poles in place. There are also water, telephone, and internet lines along this road. This is a view of the northern boundary. You have your 230 feet of road frontage right here. This is the road that runs along the western boundary, and your 2.22 acre lot is right here. As you can see, the lot is covered with many different species and sizes of mature trees. Here is a drone image looking southwest. You can see Sardis Lake right here and Wolf Mountain. This is looking southeast. Here's Sardis Lake. This is looking northeast beyond the property. You can see the road that runs along the northern boundary of the property here, as well as the electricity lines and poles. This is looking west. You can see that this area is covered with mature trees and rolling hills. This is looking west over the property. The lot is right here. This is the road that runs along the western boundary. This is looking north at that same road. Your 2.22 acre lot is here. This drone image is looking southwest. This photograph was taken in autumn, so you have beautiful fall colors in the trees here. You have Sardis Lake in the background, and this is the approximate location of the property. These are some Google Earth terrain views of the property. We have the electricity, water, telephone, and internet lines mapped out here. These white dots represent the road frontage along the property. This is northeast of the property looking southwest. Here's Sardis Lake and Wolf Mountain. This is north of the property looking south. You can see Sardis Lake here. This is west of the property looking east. Here's Buffalo Mountain and the peak elevation pointed out here. These white circles represent nearby landowners who have developed their property to varying degrees. Here you have the 2.22 acre lot highlighted in green. These are some of the developed properties in the Saddle Gap Ranch subdivision, which is where this property is located. You can see that these homes are nicer and newer. They've used a variety of different materials to construct them and different architecture styles. Here are your neighbors to the southeast. Here's your neighbors to the northeast. See, this neighbor here to the east has a log cabin home with a rock foundation. Here are the neighbors to the northeast. You can see this property here is under development. You are allowed to stay in a travel trailer temporarily while you develop your property. That appears to be what this person is doing here. Visit the property listing on landio.com to read about the covenants for the Saddle Gap Ranch estates. There is a 1,200 square foot minimum for a one-story dwelling, a minimum of 900 square feet for a 1.5 or 2-story dwelling. A garage may be counted towards the square foot minimum. Temporary homes such as travel trailers are allowed during the construction process so that you can begin enjoying your property right away. Click here to read more about the covenants. Property is only 6 minutes from Yanish, Oklahoma. This is Highway 2 in Yanish. Here's a convenience store with fuel. Here's the inside of that convenience store. Looks like they have a little cafe here. It's another view of that convenience store. You're 16 minutes away from Clayton, Oklahoma. Clayton, Oklahoma has a population of around 800. Here's a grocery store with fuel in Clayton. Here's the inside of that store. Here you can find fresh produce and groceries. In Clayton, you will also find a Dollar General, restaurant, pharmacy, school, hardware store, bank, and post office. The property is 22 minutes from Clayton Lake State Park. Here at the state park, you have many recreational opportunities like fishing, hiking, boating, kayaking, and swimming. This is the entrance to the state park. There's the park office. You can also rent a cabin here. They have public restrooms and showers. Here's a playground with a lake view. Here's another view of that playground and picnic area. There's a public boat ramp here. Here are some images of the lake itself. You can see that it's a beautiful lake, calm waters, some wildlife activity. Here are some of those Lakeview cabins that are available for rent. The property is 23 minutes from Tallahena, Oklahoma. Tallahena has a population of 1,100. You can find fuel and other conveniences that you may need in Tallahena. This is downtown Tallahena, where you will find shopping, dining, and professional services. You're 24 minutes from the Bolin Hollow State Park public hunting area. This park offers many opportunities for hunting. You can find white-tailed deer, turkey, bobcat, dove, and other game. The Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation has more information on this park. Property is 30 minutes from the Ouachita National Forest. The Ouachita National Forest has 1.8 million acres of public land that extends through Oklahoma and Arkansas. Here you will find 192 miles of recreational trails. This is a map of some of those trails. Property is 31 minutes from Talamina State Park. Here you will find breathtaking views along the Talamina National Scenic Byway. Property is 32 minutes from Wilburton, Oklahoma. They have a population of around 2,600. They have a wellness center, tractor supply company, grocery store and restaurants, Family Dollar, Dollar General. Property is 35 minutes from Robbers Cave State Park. Here you will find many recreational opportunities. 53 minutes to McAllister, Oklahoma. McAllister has a population of 18,000. You can find a Walmart Supercenter here, Lowe's Home Improvement, as well as a hospital. Property is about 2 hours hours and 30 minutes to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa has a population of over 400,000. Here's an image of Tulsa. In Tulsa, you can find pretty much anything you need. 2 hours, 52 minutes from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. They have a population of over 640,000. Oklahoma City is the largest city in Oklahoma. 3 hours, 17 minutes from Dallas, Texas. Dallas has a population of well over 1 million. Dallas has an international airport. We have a 2.22 acre Lakeview home site with utilities and road frontage, mature trees, and great drive-up access, priced at only $89,997. We have additional property details on our website. Property taxes are only $37 per year. There is no HOA fee or assessment. We have a detailed description with lots of additional information. Here are distance to nearby points of interest. We have additional links so that you can find more information about those locations. Here are the GPS coordinates and links to where you can open those on a Google map. We have over 180 images of the property and surrounding areas. All of these images have captions and many of them have labels. If this property is of interest, we highly recommend you take the time to look through all of these images. They will answer many of the questions you may have, as well as some you haven't thought of. At the bottom of the page, you will find an interactive map. At LANDiO.com, we work extremely hard to make it super easy for you to purchase land. All you need to do is go to our website, LANDiO.com, navigate to the property details page. Once you are on the property details page, you are going to see this green Buy Now button. If this Buy Now button is green and says Buy Now, it means the property is available as of this moment. We only have one of each property available, and we sell our properties on a first come, first served basis. If you would like to place a deposit on this property, click the Buy Now button, and that will add the property to your cart. Once you pay the $4.99, that secures the property. Once you click the checkout button, this window will appear where you will enter all of your contact information. Click Continue to Payment, enter your payment information, then complete the checkout process. And this Buy Now button will automatically change to out of stock. Your $499 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no additional commissions or fees, so your total price for the property is just the $89,997. The remaining balance can be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. We make the whole process super simple, and the purchase can be completed in as little as a day. If you have any questions, please give us a call at any time. Our phone number is at the top of every page on our website. That number is 866-8-LANDiO. That's 866-852-6346. That number also receives text messages. You can click the live chat button in the bottom right hand corner to chat with a real person. You can also click this Inquire Now button, fill out this form, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If we aren't available for whatever reason, please send us a message and we will respond at next availability. If you have visited our website or watched any of our property videos before, we sincerely appreciate your support. If you are new here, please consider checking out the testimonial page on our website. On this page, you will find many different customer testimonial videos. You can hear about the experience that they've had with LANDiO in their own words. If you would like to receive updates on new properties that are coming available on LANDiO.com, consider joining our VIP list by adding your email address to this form, which can be found at the top of every page on our website. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
LANDiO. Land is opportunity. Please click in the upper left-hand corner and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the upper right-hand corner, we have all of our available properties in a playlist. In the lower right-hand corner, we have a playlist of our Land is Opportunity series. And in the lower left-hand corner, we have our LANDiO Unscripted series.